South Mumbai is basically the original part of the city.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Original Mumbai. Whereas the northern part of the city is known as the suburban of Mumbai.
So the rich people live in this in the southern part, and that's where we're going now.
That's where we are
Okay,
going now.
great. Just got out here because there's a sign saying "I love Mumbai." I always like those signs. But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate I came at the start of the rainy season, which started just 2 days ago. Flights have been delayed. It's going to be horrendous tomorrow when I fly to Varanasi. But the skyline looks amazing. This is a new bridge that was built in 2010, which saves a huge amount of time to get the city.
Statue.
Yeah, I can see the statue. Yeah.
That's the guy who delivers the tiffin boxes to all the people all around the city.
This is our first stop. This is where Gandhi actually lived. He actually lived here. Wow. This is his house. And this is a spinning wheel. This one up there. Symbol of Gandhi, because he didn't want to buy foreign products. He wanted people to spin and make their own. In we go. So here's an example of something that he spun himself. There's a great man. There is on the balcony of this very building, and we'll have a look in a second. So yeah, there's that balcony. That's where he was, actually standing there. Amazing. Gandhi made it onto a lot of stamps. Now, I don't normally do museums, but actually this one is quite interesting. I remember studying Gandhi when I was at secondary school. I had to do a big project on him, and I'd love to have come here then. This is him as a law student in London, and then as a stretcher bearer, South Africa, 1906. This is before his famous look took hold. So this is how the Indian national flag developed, with the spinner, which eventually evolved into that Hindu symbol. And this is his room. They've tried to keep it as he had it, with his spinning wheels. Quite a few of them actually. His desk. Telephone. Okay, this room behind me has got little like model dioramas of Gandhi's life. Let's take a look. Right, this is him with his father, who's not very well. And the incident that supposedly changed his life when he was he was a lawyer in South Africa, practicing law, and a white passenger said, "No, we don't want him in here," and they threw him out of the first class compartment. And then this is where his wife died. She was 74, but they'd been married for 62 years. And less than 4 years later, someone assassinated him. Stop number 2, look at this. I think it's the railway station. How amazing is that? Highly impressive. Definitely worth a visit. I like the gargoyles. Just next to it, this government building, originally part of the palace. We are in the railway station, look at that. That doesn't sound good, does it? Although I can see one. So there's a bridge at the far end with a blue ceiling. And that was where a scene from that famous film, Slumdog Millionaire, was done. It was the closing song when the girl was standing on the bridge and her boyfriend was underneath, and they were doing this Bollywood dance routine. This train here is going to a place about 25 minutes away called Kurla, and if you're in the normal class it will cost you 10 rupees, which is about 12 pence. How amazing is that? First class, better seat, 100 rupiah, which is about £1.20. You can definitely see how it was a palace. Look at that. So we've just come to the prime central tourist part of Mumbai. So let's have a look around. So here we are, India Gate, built I think in 1911. How amazing is that? famous hotel in Mumbai. It's where the bombings happened about 10 years ago. A room in the high season would cost about $500 for one night. Now it's about $200. So we were going to get on one of those boats and do a little trip to somewhere called the Elephant Islands, but because of the weather, they're not running today. It's unfortunate. So it's the bloke who the railway and the airport is named after.
His name is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj.
Okay, pronounce that after a few drinks.
He was a great warrior over here.
So we're going to try to get into the Taj Hotel, see what it's like. But apparently you can't just wander in and just take photographs. You've got to go in and you've got to buy a coffee or something. So that's what the plan is. Guy selling his peanuts, maybe? Right, so look at the opulence. Here we go. A memorial to the people who died in the bombings of 2008. List of names there. So just wandering down Causeway Street Market. Got taken to a little trinket shop there. I said I'm not going to buy anything. They tried to say we could ship it to wherever you want. Use credit cards. I went no. And then they eventually went, don't waste our time, you might as well leave. Well, thank you. See you later. This is the market. If you look at that, that looks very colonial, doesn't it? Look at that building. I'm not sure about the roof. So the terrorist attacks was in 4 places, and this was actually one of them. And you can still see the bullet holes in the wall. Some of the sacred Hindu cows just lying about, enjoying themselves. So I've just bought one of these for the cow, 10 rupiah. Let's feed it to the cow. Just like this. Look at that. Go for it. Scoffed. And then the next mission, buy some sunglasses, because my other ones, I lost them in Indonesia. How much? 450. 100. 100. Okay. 150. Find a place for them. It's an outdoor laundry. Look at this.
This is the Dhobi Ghat, which is an open air laundry.
The washing from hotels, people's houses, comes here apparently. They wash it, iron it, fold it back up. I hope they don't wash it in places like this because it doesn't look very clean. But I think it's alright over there in these hot places. So these guys, I've been told, get paid about $150 a month. They get like a monthly salary. And most of them are not doing much now because the washing's finished for the day. But it must be hard toil to do that early in the morning. Are these new deliveries or are they being taken somewhere else?
They are not new deliveries, they are new check-in over here.
This is a cricket area for the locals. So this is where it all started for India, cricket here. Just so that these crows seem to be the main bird in Mumbai. Crows or pigeons? Trying to get a bit closer but failing dismally because of the trees and foliage. But there is Mumbai's Big Ben. Popular place to hang out.
Marine Drive.
This is Marine Drive, that's the next place where we are going.
This is also known as Queen's Necklace.
Queen's Necklace.
Yes.
So yeah, look at that. Marine Drive. So the water looks rough. Quite a nice place. Apparently it's a romantic place in the evening. Lots of couples come here. Yeah, nice. So over there is the skyline, but it's just completely obscured now by rain. The rain is here. Ah! Oh no, soaked. So here is the Jain temple. One of the most beautiful apparently in Mumbai. Let's see if I can get in. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, we're just going to go now. The next stop, I think, is the Hanging Gardens. Going to be beautiful. So this is the Hanging Garden. Could be named for a variety of reasons. Bats hanging, plants hanging, or just people hanging out. And it's pouring down. I've come to this little park with a view of Mumbai. There's the beach, man-made beach, and the skyline. Pity about the weather. I'm in the hotel restaurant. It gets me to eat and a local Indian beer. Has to be a Kingfisher. And while I'm waiting, England versus India, one-day cricket match. England are on 312 runs for 5. And the guides were telling me today that if you find anyone in India who doesn't like cricket or doesn't know about cricket, then he said they are not an Indian. That's what he said to me. Chicken biryani, look at that. Very good. So yeah, Mumbai is definitely worth a visit. It's safe, it runs, it's orderly, lots to see. There's a few scams that you've got to be aware of. There's loads of touts about. But one of them was, a woman came up to me, I was walking down the street just where I bought the sunglasses, and she said, "I'm hungry, please, can you buy me some food? I don't want money, I want food." So if I'd have agreed, she'd have taken me to an expensive grocery shop, and I'd have bought her this and this, paid for it, given her the bag of goods, and I'd have walked away thinking, well, you know what, I've done a good deed there, bought someone some money and food. But as soon as I'd gone, she'd have gone back in the shop, given the shopkeeper all the goods, got the money back, the shopkeeper keeps 30%, she gets 70%. A little scam there that you've got to be watching out for in Mumbai.